Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, February 6th, and got down into the 40s last night in Southern California. 45 actually here. So I just moved my chicks, my Freedom Rangers, to the coop over here. There they are. Had to put two lights because they still were a little bit cold, so I have a 250 watt light there and a 125 watt light there. So it looks like they're comfortable. Gotta feed them. It's the morning feeding time. They got food over there, but they're not. They're getting used to it. I'm gonna give them something lower to feed them in a trough down here. So until they get a little taller, they can reach that. But I did put some food in there so they can try to reach it, stretch out a little bit. But yeah, they're doing okay. I had to put another one in because they were still huddling up and acting a little bit cold, so I added a new one. So this is a very basic system. It's made with all recycled, reused, repurposed, whatever you want to call it, repurposed wood from pallets and pipe racking or pipe shipping racking for PVC pipe. So got my extension cord running to the patio over there. Clean it out a little bit. Okay. One scoop per day is what they get, which comes out to about, I think it's what, 6 ounces, 7 ounces, something like that per bird. Something like that. There's my mess of wood, stuff I slabbed, stuff that I got on auction, those big boards that are tulip poplar. They're really pretty. Hoping to make a table out of that eventually. We'll see when I have time for that, or the space. Okay, guys, here's your breakfast. Here's your breakfast, people. Yeah, sorry about that. There you go, guys. Yeah, spill it all over the place like you always do. Scratching it, spill it out. Yep, there you go. Go to it. Birds are funny. It is definitely not a compliment when people tell you eat like a bird. It is probably worse than saying you eat like a horse, because horses are fairly, from what I know, which is not much, horses are pretty neat eaters compared to birds. Birds, they just spill seed everywhere. They scratch in it, at least chickens do. They poop in it, they just don't care. But anyway, someone says you eat like a bird, smack them. No, don't smack them. But it's not a compliment, put it that way. All right, I put this back up. I just have this hinged with, just like that, hooks on like that. That's all I have it like. Hooks on here, hooks on here. Nothing fancy. And this one I have a little loop that I didn't take off, so that's good. That's it. Pretty secure. I'll probably change your water later today. Let's go check out the other guys over here. My garden, haven't done an update in the garden in a while, but we got spinach, a row of spinach mixed in with alyssum flowers, which are very pretty. They smell nice and they're quite pretty. My onions are doing well, and then I have new sprouts from sets all right in here, which I need to weed, obviously. And when I weed, I take out the weeds, put them in a bucket, and I feed them to my laying hens. So, good morning, ladies. Good morning. Good morning, ladies. How are ya? They're definitely happy birds. Tomatoes on our poles here. My plow my father-in-law gave me, that was I believe his parents or grandparents, and I put new handles on it. I had to cut new handles because the oak ones that were on it were all broken, so made some new handles for it. Worked out pretty good. Looks like I got to paint it again. It's been sitting in the weather for a while, so I use it occasionally, not very often. Now, I don't know if you guys that have laying hens have a problem with birds laying in inopportune places, but mine used to lay. Here's the hen house. It's kind of warping a little bit, but this swings open so I can clean it out. It's got a hook here. So this whole thing swings out. This is just a prop it up so that it doesn't warp very much more. So this whole thing, like a door, swings out to the wall, and I can get inside, scoop out all the stuff, and leave it in a pile down here, which I scrape out later, and I use for compost for the garden. So works out. But anyway, my hens were laying. Hi guys. Oh, got me. So my hens, a couple of them would lay under here, which is really hard to get to because it's all fenced off. And I had to crawl basically underneath to get it. Or I've now resorted to using a hoe to drag them toward me. But it looks like it's better now. And then I have this roof. It's under, I built my coop underneath my orange tree. So it's right up against it, because I wanted it out of the way to save space, and it's a shady, cool location for them. So what we got? Oh, we got two eggs today so far. I'm not going to take those out yet because I want to train them. They're still in training to learn how to lay in one spot up there, so I'm not going to take that out yet. I'm trying to catch me a possum over here and relocate it. My asparagus are dormant. They're right there. These guys right here. Nice dormant asparagus. I gotta weed the garden. It's pretty bad. This I might have to spray, because that's Bermuda grass. They're very hard to get rid of. I'll probably have to spray that. But we got some beets. This is celery. Been harvesting that one. The rest are new. I haven't harvested them. And I just learned, I forget what they call it. I totally forgot what they call it. But it's where you put them in, like wrap them in paper or a cage or something where it makes it dark, and you keep them up like that for so many weeks. And I guess that's what makes the branches get bigger and like more like what you buy in the store. Seems kind of cool. I don't know if it's good for the plant. I don't know if it matters, but I just like taking these off. They're stronger flavored when they're that dark green, and they have to be better for you if they're darker green, right? That's my thinking. So I just harvest them like this, and still makes the soup taste like it's supposed to, and it's stronger flavor, so I don't have to use as many or as much celery. So yeah, thought that was kind of neat. So I got my compost here, working on some chicken compost. Chicken bedding compost. So here's spinach. Some spinach. This is carrots I got going here. First time I use seed tape. This is a seed. That's a seed from a butterfly bush, butterfly weed. I used seed tape for these first time. It actually worked pretty good. Pretty impressed by it. So I might have to try that again. It did work pretty well, and it's nice and spaced out more evenly than I would have done it. So that worked out. I'm trying to Also, overseed my lawn because my last batch of chickens really did a number on it. As you can see, there's another chicken compost pile. And no, they don't really stink. You can't really tell. There's no smell to them. I keep them watered and flipped every now and then. I rake them over. But I put some red fescue here, and it's growing. It's taking a little while, but they're growing. No seed cover, just threw the seed out, let the rain hit it. It's working. I just recently reseeded again, so they should be sprouting in about another week, or maybe 5 days to a week. And then it doesn't help I keep walking on it either, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. So we got some grubs here. See those holes? See if I can zoom in on the holes. See those holes all right in here? There's a bunch of holes. That is grubs from a Japanese beetle, or not really Japanese beetle, a fig eater beetle. Those big green things that buzz around your head and get tangled in girls' hair. That's what those are from. And, you know, I've harvested a lot of them because they end up underneath the mulch pile. And as I remove the mulch, I take out the grubs and I put them in a bucket, and the chickens love them. It's a high protein, good for them meal. So these don't free range yet, but I give them all the stuff that they would get if they did free range. So, yeah, that's about it. Just a quick video in the morning. Oh, here's my tomatoes from dinner scraps last night. My son tripped on it was dark, and he tripped on the shoe pad I have here. I had it out here drying yesterday and I forgot to put it back. So these are for the chickens. Hey guys. You guys ready for some tomatoes? Want a little tomato action? Yep, they like tomatoes. For sure. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you feel like you want to. And we'll catch you next time. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.